Well, hello guys, welcome back. So, with all this dirt moving in progress, we've kind of just been showing some of that. So I thought we might start the video out this week checking on the cows. So, I just brought the cows out some mineral tubs. You can see they are deeply enjoying the mineral, as always. I think we've got 8 babies so far, and being I've been away all week, we had to catch them all yesterday and get their pretty little ear tags put in. Not gonna ban them. Usually we ban the steer calves just right at birth, but we're gonna hold off right now because we are, not able to be with them every day like we need to. I mean, I'm not anyway. Cameron's been in taking care of the feeding for us, and my wife's been coming in checking on them, making sure we don't have a cow with a stuck calf or something. But anyway, one less thing to worry about if we don't have to band them and watch them for effects of banding, whether getting an infection or something else. So yeah, looking good. They're a little bit kind of goofy with their hair. Probably need to get them a vitamin shot as well. They were just wormed at about December, so shouldn't be a worm problem. Could be a mange problem, obviously, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna watch him a little bit because he's learning. He's bigger and stronger now than our older bull, so he's kind of bossing him around a little bit. But anyway, what do you think, guys? Hey, watch out, I'm coming through. See, they are just going to town on that mineral. I just wanted to get over here to this cow. She loves to be scratched. But now she's kind of worried about the mineral. You can actually scratch the hair right off of them. See that? These two right here are the only two that I can get up here and scratch now. Our original bull, I'm still kind of leery though. I like to kind of give him a wide berth. And then number 27 now. We re-tagged everybody last year, so they've all got different numbers, but her number used to be 197. And I thought it was kind of fitting to put her as 27, but anyway. Yeah, quite a deal. The cows we bought in December are calving perfectly in time with mine, so that turned out good. See a bunch of them kind of huddling up around out here. Can we get a zoom? No, can't zoom on that one. There we go. And it's a cold, windy day. Lots of moisture out here. So I am cold standing around in this little thin jacket. That's okay. That'll bring you guys some good footage. Oh, there we go. Now. Yeah, Cameron's been doing a good job of keeping up on making sure the cows don't run out of hay. Be pretty weird if they did, because we've got 5 bale rigs out here, so they can go multiple days before we have to get back in and feed them. Anyway, well, all right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning when we get back on the big Hinterland project. So we're back on the big job. We're again stripping. We stripped this little knob right here a couple days ago. You guys saw that. We were stripping that little clay. I guess it wasn't clay, but it was nice slope down that direction. We stripped that, and then we're cutting this hill off where this guy over here is pulling the clay in, and we put a pretty substantial amount of clay on top of that side hill. Now we're stripping that side hill, and I'm back up here on top of this mountain of black dirt, and I thought, you know what, let me just crawl down here and you guys can see how freaking steep this thing is, because it doesn't look steep to me on the camera, but yeah, it's okay. Just so you can see what it's like, and I'm sliding down it. Holy smokes. I mean, that's a freaking a mound. Look at that. That's a freaking mound of dirt. All right. I know it doesn't look like it on screen, but I don't know if I can even walk back up that. I probably can. Kind of a tricky deal keeping this pad or this mound wide because my scraper is not as wide as my tractor. See, my tractor hangs out past my scraper would be taken up like there, so I'm literally riding over top of big mounds of dirt with my duals trying to keep it smashed down. See where my dual's riding right there? And I'm still not out. I'm not going to drive with my inside tire on that loose stuff because it could collapse off like that. Oh. All right. There's my buddy seat. I guess they got in a bunch of rain up north where Haven's working. Haven's gonna come down and ride with me, said maybe he does, I don't know, but there's the buddy seat. All right, now I haven't dumped my dirt yet. I just opened the door, so we're gonna drive on off and try to keep her as wide as we can. Try to keep my inside tire right where the scraper tire is, and that should, in theory, keep my fill from getting too much narrower. It can be kind of scary sometimes when that scraper back there starts to peel in sideways off the edge of it. That can get kind of unnerving. All right, back at it. There he goes. He's fucking shitting his britches now, bud. Well, that does happen. Didn't tell anybody, but it happened just like that to me this morning. I was a little bit turned more towards the right, but yeah. Obviously the dirt wasn't quite built up quite so high, but I was sitting about where the cat was too. It just laid over just like that, and because I was over a little bit farther, I was able to work the pan and drive it forward and backward just enough that she finally plonked right back down. Oh yes, I'm glad I was able to get this on film. This is kind of a rarity. I mean, it happens pretty regular, but not that you can catch it on film. And he, you know, being that this guy here, means that he's new to scraping, he's just in there shitting his britches. There you go. Yep, keep going. For fuck's sake, no. Put the damn door down. Get some of that weight out of the air. Anyway, pretty well got her handle down. Of course, dozer operator giving him instruction, making sure he doesn't tip it over again, trying to get out of there. But them old scrapers, they can take that kind of hard work and not be damaged. I mean, nothing's broke. He's just gonna go right back to work. He's trying to get the last little bit of crumbs out of the pan so he can drive ahead. Really, that's all he needs to do is just go on, drive ahead. It'll smooth out. Did that ever happen to you guys on your crew? Oh yeah. Well, Haven did pop on down. He just come along for a ride. They got rained out up there where he's been working. God dang, let me clean up that camera. There we go. Now you can see his ugly face. Anyway, you can see the dirt pile over there to get bigger. You can see about how much we put in there today, about 2 foot or so on top. Well, here we go. And the dirt's starting to gradually squeeze up into there. Big scraper has to get shove loaded because the black, obviously, I mean, we're still, it's pretty freaking wet. The black dirt holds a lot more moisture, and especially since we haven't broke it loose. The only traction we're able to really get is because of the grass, you know. So I mean, it's slimy, but I'm going downhill in this pass, so that kind of helps. We've been going the other way, been going kind of uphill, but the first pass on the side hill. It's better to go downhill than trying to go uphill because I'll just spin and never get anywhere. But wants us to strip this all the way down here as far as we can go. We don't need to get clear over the side. If we get down there too far, we'll just be stuck because I can't. It's too greasy to drag heavy scraper back up out of that extreme ditch, extreme slope. That's pretty much about all I can do right here. That it's even trying to slide itself right now. So let's turn around, hope we don't spin out. I got the phone mount again, so we'll get some. Oh yeah, she's like, nope, you're gonna get stuck right there, Willie. Ah, for frick's sake. Come on. It's a little bit downhill this way, but not really. Come on, there we go, there we go. I can feel her moving now. I think that might be an old stake from where they wanted to go initially, and now he said go to the fence. So yep, we'll go as far as we can, but that's going to be kind of dependent on soil moisture because that was almost dang it, that was almost too far. I couldn't get back up that little bit of a slope. When we get back down, if we get this center ridge kind of stripped off, then I can kind of drive in that. That's kind of what I've been trying to do, is strip the tops first and then kind of work down the hill. Anyway, back up here, got to dump, and then come back and keep going. Well, just like that, it's been kind of misting for like 30 minutes, and I've tried keeping, try and keep it active back here, but I'm just spinning too much. I can't get any of the black dirt. I switched over, started running some clay, and I got about 4 loads of that stuff dug out of there, and I just can't freaking dig. So they're gonna smooth everything off so it'll drain good, and we're gonna be done for today. What a pain in the butt. Well, we've had another successful day up here. No rain, lots of sunshine. They've got some guy in here, some farmer trying to prep the front area for grass, for seeding. So all the stuff that we've got black dirt spread out on, he's up here getting it dished up so somebody can get it seeded. So that's cool, I guess. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a 4455 probably. Let's pop the camera back around here. Look, 44 something. What the fuck is that? 4450. Okay, yeah, 4450. That's not a bad looking tractor. A little disc, 20 foot probably. Can't tell what that is. Maybe a Kraus. I don't know. Doesn't matter. He's getting his job done. We're getting our job done. Oh boy, let's turn that fan off. That's cold. Okay, here we go. Well, one advantage to being first guy out here in the morning, that'll focus. Come on. You get to see fucking turkeys out here. Check that out. Oh, god dang it. Hold still. We're gonna have to stop. There he is. Got some turkeys all puffed up out here. I don't know what he's strutting at. Must be a hen around here somewhere. And of course we got deer. Deer down here in the bottom. Whew. Yeah, alright. I can shut the dang door because it's freaking below freezing outside. I'll drive up here a little closer. The last thing we've been working on, there's another turkey right out there. Last thing we was working on was filling in this this depression over here towards the north. Anyway, yeah, so we're cutting this hill down now and moving it over into that little valley. And that's the one where the other guy got his scraper tipped up on its side a day or two ago, back when it was a whole lot lower. It was clear down there where he got the scraper tipped over. Yeah, he was clear down there. I see how much dirt we filled in. Not sure how much more we're gonna go yet. We've mellowed out the abrupt little ditch right here in this valley. I imagine we're still gonna put a little bit more off in this north corner. So that's what I'm gonna work on until everybody else gets up here. So as today wraps up, it looks like we might be getting close to being done up here with the main, the main kind of objective area. We're pretty much just spreading black out this afternoon. So our mountain of black dirt, our black stockpile is pretty well gone. Yeah. The seeding crew is fully underway. So it looks like a 44 something's on the drill and the 4450's back. And they also brought out an 8000 series on that monster roller. So they can kind of flatten it out after they get it chopped up with the disc enough. And I'm still just running around spreading black out, trying to smooth it up. I mean, we spread it out already, but now I'm just kind of trying to level off the tops with basically like using it as a box scraper. Doing the best I can, trying to blend everything together. Yeah, pretty cool. We're getting pretty well wrapped up, I think, with at least this part of the project. I don't think we're anywhere close to being done, but I think we're getting to about the wrap-up point on the massive earth moving of the main area. The drill's running around over here. He's seeding the bank for the main stage and seating area. This is kind of a natural seating area with the stage being in the bottom and this hill is kind of all coned around that main stage area. It just makes a really nice natural seating. So seating as in where you sit. Anyway, yeah. Alright, well, let me make another few more rounds here and I'll have this stuff all smushed together. Those guys over there are just trying to finish up depleting that black dirt pile and getting it spread as far as they can. It certainly isn't going to be a lot of black cover because, well, number one, there wasn't a lot of black dirt on top of these hills, and number two, that a lot of it got buried before we even got here, so we're trying to make do with what we've got. out from lunch. We might pop around and show you what exactly is going on. They're trying to get the water line installed. Looks like the, I don't know, the farming crew or the whatever seeding guys they're clearly underway getting stuff started, seeding down. It's really pretty well coming along up here. I think we're, like I said, I think we're pretty much done with the main hilltop. You know, we've got everything spread with black now, and these guys are smashing her down and putting grass seed on. So, looking pretty darn good. And I think that's where we'll cut this video off, guys. It's getting pretty lengthy, but there's been a lot of stuff going on this week and last. Had a few rain days. Had a few more hoses getting broke and popped and whatnot. That tends to happen, old equipment. But yeah, anyway, you guys make sure you hit that subscribe button and give me a good thumbs up. And remember to go to Hinterland. Go to their website. I will again attach that in the description below. If you're looking for tickets for the festival or for whatever at Hinterland this summer, make sure you go to their website and not one of these others. I've seen several fake or scam websites up now that are trying to pull people over there. I'm sure that's not just a Hinterland thing. I'm sure that's, you know, kind of generic. Or anytime there's something out there to scam you, people are going to try to figure out a way to do it. So anyway, thanks for coming along, guys. Until next time, catch you later.